Holy fuck, I was able to press the record button. Hey, it's me again. Hey. It's like the old uncle that drops in every like couple months from now. I bet you're wondering, Gary, what's up? I know that I made the video like a week or two ago, but I have a confession to make. That video is almost a year old. I started making that video in fall of 2024, and I literally just finished it the week before this upload. The reason for that was I was coming to a realization that I was getting burnt out. Not from making YouTube videos, not really from like any kind of like thing in particular. It was just that I was getting burnt out because I had other things to worry about. I had work, I had school, I had all these obligations, I guess. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to come on here and say I'm back, maybe? I don't know. We're going to talk about why I've kind of been away right quick. Of course, the big reason is mainly like my career. I was working in a grill for a while. I decided recently to quit that job because I was miserable being in that grill, and it got moved to a truck, and that was miserable. So I was like, I don't want to work there anymore. I'm good. They're not good. I'm dipping. I'm going to Regal. And so now I'm working in the theater, which is arguably a lot better for me. One, what the fuck? One, I get more money. Two, it goes by quick. Like, I don't notice the time go by, but it just does. Three, free movies. Like, the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna go see a fucking free movie. I can watch a movie in IMAX for free. That's a $30 ticket. Are you And fourth was mainly literally just for exercise. When you work at Regal, especially if you're an usher, like specifically me personally, I fuck with being an usher, so that was kind of the job I asked to do specifically. They were more than happy to accommodate for me because a lot of people apparently don't like doing usher. So for me to at least get up and walk around and not having to stay in one place like I did at a grill, I felt like I had a lot more freedom to basically roam around and of course do my job, but like also not having to be in one spot at a time. And I realized the reason I like film and cinematography and all that kind of shit isn't because I found an interest in it. It's because I like walking around. So, I mean, that and also I get to with really expensive tools. And, you know, I'm privileged enough to work in basically an imaginary workforce. And by that, I mean, we get paid to watch people role play for a living. So that's kind of awesome when you really think about it. Now we move on to the next reason, which is school. And I know what you're thinking. Is it that hard? Weirdly enough, yes it is. Not as bad as being a STEM major because one, you're doing hard classes, and two, you're not even going to get a real job. So, but I mean, when you work a lot and you do a lot of things at a time, you're bound to kind of get screwed over by not only work, but also personal stuff that's happening in your life. It's not that I've had a hard, like, couple of months. It's been a very interesting couple of months, I'll tell you that much. It has been very eye-opening to how much I need to take care of myself, because I noticed that my health was declining, and I was like, this is bad. You know, I was 340 pounds. So I was like,
is that really what I look like, man? I need to lose weight immediately. That is really, really bad, dude.
And within 6 months, including today, I'm now under 300. You know, when I first made that first video that I made, I weigh less than that. And being able to say that I weigh less than myself from 5 years ago, I mean, that's pretty cool. And I got to meet a bunch of new friends. A bunch of people that I get to work with and create awesome stuff. And this awesome stuff could potentially get me a job in the future. So, yeah. I mean, all of this stuff being said, I am just happy to kind of be back on the space almost. It is something I get to do. You know, I don't get to do this a lot. And I know what you're thinking. Why are you doing this actually? Oh, you could have done another gaming video and we wouldn't have thought anything different of you, Gary. So why are you on here talking to us in a very cinematic way? You look very good, may I say. And to that, you're right. There is a reason I'm here. A couple weeks ago, I was with a couple of my friends shooting a YouTube video. And we got a little project going on that's coming out in December 31st. New Year's Eve, if you will. And let's just say it's pretty cool. I got to work on it with my good friend Kasey, Patrick Boone, also goes by Boone. And I got to work on it with probably one of my favorite editors that I've ever worked with, Minh. Once I met him with like Jalil and all of them, and I got lunch with him and I talked to him more, he was chill as fuck. You know, he keeps it real, but he's fucking awesome. My good friend Jalil, who was also in this, and getting to work with him, you know, it's always fun to work with that guy. He's a wizard, dog. Like, he is a wizard, and he's very quirky. Very quirky. And someone who I also got to work with on this, who I haven't, like, talked to. You know, I've seen him, like, here and there with Kasey. His name's Kaz. He's a really chill guy. Love the dude to death. And getting to work with him, you know, seeing how he works as well as, you know, his personality. It's a good change in perspective, I will say. And last but not least, my good friend Jermy. Jermy is another cinematographer student that I got to work with this on, and dude is a machine. He lent like a lot of stuff to us, like a lot of gear. He trusted us with this stuff, and I'm happy he did, because he got to use a lot of the tools he hasn't gotten to use before. We have a slider shot in this, which is basically just a motorized dolly shot. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just moving. It's just like a moving pan. It is really cool, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. The dude is basically a wizard when it comes to finding gear for us, and he's like so nice to lend this stuff out to us, and I'm so happy that he did. To all of those guys, if they're even watching this video, you know, thank you guys for being in my life. Honestly, like, it's a privilege to at least work alongside with all of you, and I'm glad to at least call a lot of you guys my friends. I think that's about all. So, with all further ado, let's go into the commercial.